Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella, and today we have a special focus. So let's dive right in. Now, you remember last week we had a fantastic discussion on the market dynamics, right? Well, this week, our lens is sharply focused on the American consumer, the very backbone of the U.S. economy. So what's the current scene? After the trembles of the COVID-19 pandemic, many Americans managed to save up quite a bit, thanks in part to the government's support. But emerging trends suggest that these savings are thinning out, mainly due to rising costs of everyday items. And guess what? More and more people are leaning on credit cards. Yes, it's becoming a go-to for many. Now, let's break this down a bit further. On one side, we've got the affluent consumers. Stock market gains, property assets, and good savings define this group. They seem to be navigating these challenging times pretty smoothly, but then there's the other side of the coin. A whopping 60–70% of the population falls into what we call the paycheck-to-paycheck, or P2P category. Post-pandemic, these folks are seeing their savings, which were bolstered by government aids, shrink rapidly. Credit card debts skyrocketing, especially among the younger lot. Speaking of signs and signals, here's something alarming. A recent rise in retail thefts. More and more essential items are disappearing off the shelves, indicating the stress many are feeling, especially those in the P2P bracket. Well, moving on to the broader market, indicators like the leading economic indicators index and the often discussed inverted yield curve hint at a possible recession on the horizon. And, with soaring interest rates, sectors like real estate investment trusts, REITs for short, are finding the going tough. However, and here's a glimmer of hope, if a recession does hit, we might just see these interest rates calm down, giving some relief to sectors like REITs. In a nutshell, the American economy is resilient, we've seen that. But the alarm bells are ringing, especially for our P2P folks. It underscores the urgent need for smart policies and strategies. So that's our quick peek into the world of the American consumer for this week. Stay informed, stay ahead, and as always, tune in next week for another episode of Capital Markets Quickie. Take care.